The story takes place in Africa, in a small country called Malawi. The special geographical location determines the extreme weather here. First, there are months of torrential rains, then 6 months of blazing sun. The only way people get information from the outside world is the radio, and on that old radio is broadcasting a muffled weather forecast that the rainy season is coming, and William is the protagonist of the movie. At the age of 13, he can repair all kinds of small electrical appliances. His fascination with physics would become the only thing, the only hope of saving the village. One day, the chief suddenly called a meeting with the villagers. Tobacco companies were interested in the trees around their village and wanted to buy them for $2 a ton. The chief didn't think it was feasible, so he reminded the villagers that the long rainy season was approaching. If all the trees were cut down, the crops in the fields would be unprotected and flooded by the heavy rains. But even so, with the tobacco company's sweet talk, the villagers, desperate for cash, were swayed, including William's cousin, William's father's brother, John. To pay off his gambling debts, he sold the woods that protected the land. William's father tried to persuade him to stop gambling and buy back the woods, but his nephew said we were all gamblers. Growing crops under these temperamental skies, it's a gamble, no doubt. When the rainstorms come, the fields that are not protected by the trees were in a state of disarray.